Good morning. Today is Tuesday, January 15th, Martin Luther King birthday. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take my hair down. I wait when this is a silk press that I have, and I have natural hair, and so I wait till I get in the building to actually take my hair down, simply because any weather, any change of weather will change my hair. So will change the texture of my hair. So and I have my earrings. I still need to put again my mascara, my eyeliner on today, and I need to put a little powder on. I feel like this, I'm just doing this every morning, and I wish I was not. I wish this was not my morning routine at work, at my desk. Like I've been saying, I just need to get up on time and just really go. I think yesterday I put on this Juicy Couture. Today I'm gonna put on, I have this Turquatic by MAC, and I actually had this a long time. My aunt gave this to me because I was taking hers, and so she just gave, she bought me one because I was using hers up. So what else? I need some lotion. I feel like I need some lotion on. My hands are ashy, and they feel ashy. Well, I just went to the restroom and washed them, so they feel dry. So I'm gonna put a little lotion on. I just got too many bags. I need to consolidate some of these bags. I'm really thinking about, I need my lunch bag for sure, but I'm thinking about consolidating my my purse and my teacher bag, and like maybe keeping my purse, where's my lotion? Maybe keeping my purse like in my maybe keeping the stuff in my purse in my teacher bag, and keeping my purse in the car or something like that. Because honestly, I don't need purse essential stuff in school. I don't even usually need money, because I used to like buy drinks in a drink machine, but I'm trying to stop drinking drinks, and then I bring my lunch. So I sometimes get like sides and stuff in the cafeteria, but lately the sides haven't been really all that good. I had some bread the other day, and usually I get side salad. The side salad's usually good. Or the side vegetables. Yesterday I had broccoli. It was really good. I just didn't like the bread. So you know what? I'm pretty sure I left my comb in the car. Pretty sure I left my comb in the car. And I'm not going to get it. Can't do it. I got my ID. Usually I leave my ID at school, but yesterday I messed around and took it home. Or left out the building with it, and I wasn't going to turn around to bring it back in my class, because our classroom door is locked. And I wasn't going to try to open it or try to get the custodian to come open it. Yo, I left my comb in the car. I left my comb in the car. You ain't got another comb in here? See? That's what I get. Okay, so we're just gonna have to do it like this. We're just gonna have to finger comb this hair. We just finger comb it down, and however it falls is how it falls. And that's just it. I need to put my earrings on. These hoops are kind of big because I have for this scarf and everything I have on. I feel like it might be a little congested, but I like wearing earrings. Like, I feel like I look more put together with earrings on. That's how I feel like. Okay, yeah, I'm just out here in these struggle streets. Seriously, y'all, I'm out here in these struggle streets. Anyway, getting started with my day. I need to finish my report cards. I need to that's really all I need to do, finish my report cards. I have been getting a lot accomplished, like seriously. Like I've been doing a lot throughout the day, especially like excuse me, especially like with my oral assessments and stuff, trying to stay up on there. I need to finish those, but I don't feel like I'm behind with oral assessments, because oral assessments is it's a recurring thing. It's like always, we're just gonna always be doing oral assessments. So I don't feel like, oh, I'm behind on oral assessments, because last year I was really behind. Like we were on oral assessment 20 something, I was still on oral assessment 12, and my fingers hurt because I took my nails off last night. I was just tired of those nails. I didn't like how they looked. My usual girl, she was all booked up, and so I made an appointment with somebody else. And just stick to who you know, stick to what you know, because when you go to different places and stuff, you get disappointed. And yeah, I mean, try different things, but if you got somebody solid in your corner, like a nail lady or a hairstylist or whatever, like try to stick to them, because these new people, or these different people rather, will be doing some, I don't know, you just don't like the service. Well, I didn't like my service. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it at that. I feel like I'm looking for something. I don't know what I'm looking for. Let me just take a deep breath. Eyeliner and mascara. That's what I need. You know, sometimes, and you know, I tell my students this all the time. Sometimes you just gotta take a deep breath and breathe. Sometimes you just gotta inhale and exhale. Sometimes you just gotta breathe in the good, exhale the bad. Breathe in the happy, exhale the crazy. And that's why I am right now, seriously, because I don't know. I do know what it is. I'm just not waking up. I'm not going to sleep at a good time. I'm not waking up at a good time. I wake up at a decent time. But when I'm going to sleep, I don't go to sleep earlier than 11:30. No, I mean, anything earlier than that, I'm not going. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my nail broke. Ow. Anything earlier than that, I'm probably not going to go. And so, that's a problem. Then it causes me to wake up at like, let's just say I get up at 4:45, then that's still a push. So I don't know, especially if I hadn't done what I need to do the night before. Like if I hadn't ironed clothes, that's another thing. I used to have that down pack. I used to iron clothes, and you know, I had all our clothes and stuff laid out for the next morning. Not lately. I have not. No, I can admit that. No, I have not. It's just me doing what I need to do to have a successful morning. And I know the things I should do, so I need to do them. You know, when you know better, you do better. So it's no excuse of me not doing it. Just, I just be tired. I just be doing other stuff. Like this morning, I was like, I gotta fix my lunch. Because yesterday, I had food, but I didn't have like a solid lunch. So yesterday, I brought everything that I would normally bring, except for like a meal, like a whole meal. And what I mean by whole meal is like vegetables and a protein and green, you know, something green, something like that. So I ended up buying some broccoli in the cafeteria, which it was actually really good. It was steamed broccoli. So it was actually really good. But it was no need for me to have to buy food in the cafeteria, because I have food at home. I should have just cooked my food. So like I brought raspberries and nuts, and I brought some I had oatmeal for breakfast, and then I had some bean chips and some dip for like a little snack or whatever, or just something extra. Okay, so I did have that stuff. But today I actually made my food. So I made like a vegetable melody mix. It was like mushrooms and broccoli and noodles. It's kind of like a stir-fry mix. And then I got some beans and quinoa to go along with it. And so I love beans and quinoa. And so I guess that's how you say it, quinoa. Anyway, but I went ahead and cooked. My kids are at the door. Let me go ahead and let them in, and I'll talk to y'all later. Okay, hey y'all, I am back. It's the end of the day. It's actually after 5. No, it's probably right at 5 o'clock. It's 5:03, and I just left a site council meeting. And basically what a site council is like we have a committee or organization of teachers made up of teachers, our principal, we have classified staff, people in the community, parents and students actually, and we just talk about things that go on at the school, go on in the community, how to support the school, support the students, support the community, just so we'll be, you know, as one. And because I am a team leader and I also go to team meetings, I pretty much get like a double dose, and so I can kind of like bounce information off of, you know, off of the council that I was thinking. But I'm getting ready to go. I had to come back to my room because I did not take my stuff. It was actually at my school. Like, we don't have to go to a place to have a site council meeting. It's actually at the school. And so I came back to my room to get my stuff. Today was a trying day. It was a challenging day. It was, nonetheless, I made it through, and I am a survivor, and I will keep pushing. I feel like last week was the calm before the storm. I feel like my students came in, they were ready to learn. We got so much done. We did a lot of stuff, and I mean, it was just so much. And then today, really not even yesterday, today, they were just kind of all over the place. I had some misbehaviors. I just had some problems that arise that I didn't expect to arise. And I'm really shocked, because the students who I was having trouble out of, one, I thought I really had a breakthrough with him. I thought we were really on a good page. I thought, you know, we were seeing eye to eye. I just really thought that we were, you know, making progress. And then this is like a small setback, and so I am a bit troubled. I'm a little hurt because I feel like, what did I do? What could have I done differently? What do I need to do differently? I did talk to his mom, and you know, she definitely sees some of those behaviors at home, and I feel like she was supportive, and I just want to support him in his behavior. I just want to support him in his behavior to gain control of his actions, to realize some of the things that he does is inappropriate, and just kind of help him see things a little differently. So that's that. It is the end of the quarter, and so we sent out report cards today. I did have to send out notices about possible retention, and so that's always difficult when you have to, you know, it's necessary, but it's difficult when you have to address possible retention, because nobody wants to hear that their child might be retained in any grade, let alone kindergarten. No one wants to hear that. And so luckily the parents, luckily I have built a great relationship with my parents, and I must admit, and that's one thing I do pride myself on with being a teacher, is that I try to build the best relationship possible with my parents. And so the parents I have talked to, they have actually been understanding, and I've been talking to them throughout the year, and so they know where their child stands, and I've been realistic throughout the year. I've just been letting them know, you know, your child is not where he or she needs to be. We need to continue to work. If I don't see improvement by such and such, then it might be in the best interest that, you know, this child, you know, goes to some type of summer camp, summer program, summer school, or, you know, maybe we just need to retain maybe another year. First grade is really hard. First grade is not for the meek in the mouth. First grade is, you know, that's some work. And so I really like to be honest. It's a big gap. Well, I'm not gonna say big gap, but there is a gap between Kindergarten, first grade. It is. Anyway, today has been a day, and I'm gonna get ready to go, and I will talk to you all tomorrow. Bye.